Alright guys, so we're back for some more Naruto Ninja Blazing, and I figured while the event is here, why not do a run through this Gaara event right here, the Ruler of the Endless Sands. This is an emergency mission against the Gaara, who fights Kimimaro in the Sasuke retrieval arc. We'll bring a... You know who I want to bring, actually? Yeah, there we go. We're going to bring a 3 or 4 tails, whichever one you want to go with. It's interesting because this Naruto... yeah, here's the squad we'll bring. This will be fine. This Naruto... It's actually the 3 tails version when he's, like, fighting Orochimaru. And then when he does his ultimate, that's when he pops out the 4th tail and does, like, the chakra gun blast. So, it's an interesting way that they decided to go with that. So, this emergency mission is not that tough, but I will say it's probably a little tougher than some other emergency missions because the boss at the end is very, very, like, you fight Gaara, Temari, and Kankuro at the same time, and they're all stronger than, you know, just the usual, like, enemies that you'll see. You know what, fuck it, let's just stand right in the middle and just dominate these dudes. We shouldn't have too much trouble. Yeah, I do love... So, we got this 10-10, right? I'm definitely going to be focusing on limit breaking her pretty soon here. Because she... Like, when you have her at max level 150, she is, like, the hardest hitting long-range unit in the game. She's actually really, really, really good. And body is probably still the weakest typing. So, to have her is actually a huge boon. What's funny is, like, when I was pulling for KCM Minato, obviously, he is, like, pretty much the best unit in the game. I mean, you could say Madara or One-Tailed Naruto, KCM Minato, they're all right there in the mix. But, like, I was so focused on just getting him because of how good he is, that, like, I pulled 10-10, and I was like, oh, yeah, 10-10. But it's like, no, man, 10-10 is legit. That was a really good pull. I'm just going to chill just for a second. I want to make sure we have our jutsus prepared. Yep, see, the 3 tails was not ready. I just want to make sure we have our jutsus prepared before we go into this last stage. Okay, one more rotation should do it. Let's also get Kisame out here just for... the Kisame, he's also another... Let's lead off with Kisame. Is this gonna... Okay, we're not even going to the next stage yet. I was gonna say, let's lead off with Kisame because he can... seal jutsu on his ultimate, so that could help out a lot because Gaara himself doesn't do a lot of damage, but like the trio of them, Gaara, Kankuro, and Temari together is a bit of a problem. Alright, so we'll do this. Actually, we don't need to heal now. We're good, we're good. Keep going, baby, let's go. Oh, wow, another wave. Okay, silly me. Your boy is a silly boy here. This 9 tails Naruto version, the 3 tails, 4 tails, whatever you want to call him, he's actually pretty good. I'm pretty excited because I'm going to be able to get him myself. His impact will be coming out during August, along with the Itachi one, the Susanoo Itachi, and the Jiraiya. I'm really excited to get that Jiraiya too, because Jiraiya is one of the best units in the game, and he's free to play. It's crazy. That's why Naruto Blazing is definitely the most free to play friendly gacha game there is, because like 2 units that are completely 100% free to play are like absolute monsters in Curse Mark, State 2 Sasuke, and Jiraiya. And then also this, oh, whoops, I fucked up right there because I actually, oh, well, whatever, it's fine. We can hang on 1 second and probably let our health regen a little bit too. This Sakura right here is free. This healer Sakura, of course, I've got 2 of them at ultimate. But, like, you know, again, that's free. You can farm her up. Like, other gacha games do not give you monster characters like this completely for free. Like, Dokkan Battle? What's the best free unit in Dokkan Battle? Probably Goku Jr. He's pretty good. His links are not great. He only does supreme damage, which is decent enough. And he gives himself, if you're lucky, what, 80% up on his passive? Which is fine. But, like, Jiraiya, what I'm doing, by the way, I'm just kind of chilling. I'm letting these little health bottles on the field turn into the big one. Oh, yeah, I want to lead off with Kisame, by the way. So we'll do that. We'll hit you, and then the 3 tails. Now we should get Gaara, Tamari, and Kankuro. No! Wow, look at me. I ran this event last night, and I completely forgot the waves already. I'm a silly, silly boy. Well, it's fine, because all of the little health potions are all the way up, and we got a chakra one over there as well. So let's take him down. What is this going to do? Bam, bam, bam. Whatever. We'll let the Naruto lead off. Okay, cool. So here's what we could do. We'll go ahead and do Naruto's ultimate. Fuck Gaara. Let's just get rid of Tamari and Kankuro right here. Now, here's the thing, too, right? I hate that about this game, but Naruto Blazing does not have the Sasuke Retrieval Arc versions of Tamari and Kankuro in the game. Notice how they're just in their Chunin exams outfits right there. Very, very lackluster. I'm not a fan of that. Okay, cool. Perfection right there. So they're all targeted together. This should take out Tamari and Kankuro, and then Gaara, if we're lucky, could be Jutsu Seal, but he didn't. That's okay. We'll put our girl, Miss Thick herself, down here. I love that giant iron ball. That's like straight out of one of the fillers of the anime. I love how they made that her ultimate. Now, what Gaara does here is he mainly will use a jutsu of defense, the Shukaku Shield. Is that what he calls it? Shukaku Shield, something like that. He uses that when he fights Kimimaro, which is basically just a barrier, but like that's not really that big of a deal because I'll just grab this just for the fuck of it. And then I think Minato is about to finish our boy off. So as you guys can see, not really that. Oh yeah, there it is. Shukaku Shield. Yep. He does that to block against Kimimaro's, whatchamacallit. The spear. Like the bone spear that he creates. But I think Minato will do enough damage probably to take him out anyway. Yes, he does. Goodbye, Gaara. No drop. That's alright. That's okay. I'm alright with no drops. And nothing. Well, at least I got pills. I do definitely need pills. See, that's the thing. I have to run a lot of stages moving forward because I just don't have a lot of my units pilled up. And that's something that I really want to do. Okay, so real quick, we'll go over the Gaara that you get from this event before we end it for today. So let me just go by rarity. That'll be easy. All right, so here's the Gaara you get from the event. His dupes give him 5% chance of dodging a physical attack. That's fine. So he'll get a 10% chance. Lowers rate of receiving counter. Could be useful sometimes. And then reduces body damage. That's pretty good. Because obviously I've told you guys, when you get reduced some type of damage up here, the kind that you want is the kind that unit is weak to. Gaara is heart, so he's weak to body, so that's the right one to have right there. He reduces body damage by 10 to 15%. Again, pretty good, and he has a chance of dodging an attack. So far, so good. This Gaara is very useful in certain raids, definitely. And then he has this barrier, which honestly, this is one of the things that, you know, as we move forward in the game, will get more irrelevant as time goes on. But this barrier, 2,000 damage for 6 turns is not really that great. And obviously, as the power creep of the game increases, it'll do less and less. And then he does do 8 times attack towards all enemies in range, which is solid enough. 5 and 10 chakra cost. All in all, he's a solid free-to-play unit. Like, you actually could still run him on, like, body raids, you know, since he's going to be reducing body element damage for everyone around him, and he reduces it on his ability, as well as physicals from his ability, and if you have him in the second slot, he'll give you a chance at dodging an attack. So definitely farm this Gaara up if you can. He'll be useful when you're going to do a body emergency mission or impact, and you want to do it with only heart types to get those extra pearls. This Gaara could be a solid unit to use there. So that's it. Finish the Gaara raid. Next time, we'll probably take a look at maybe the Jinchuriki Obito from the Impact, or maybe Shishi. There's a couple of videos I've got in the works for Naruto Blazing. But alright, y'all. Later.